Welcome to E360 TV, the live streaming and on-demand destination for influential voices and enlightened audiences. We offer trending, grassroots, and purpose-driven content across a diverse range of interests. E360 TV is more than just watching programs. We offer the ability to interact with live shows connecting audiences to real, authentic influencers and storytellers while streaming to millions of devices. Real experiences. Raw conversation. One destination for it all. E360 TV.
Hello, hello, hello. I have a question for you. Have you ever felt completely lost? You know, seeking purposeful direction that could and should propel your mission within your divine journey to that next level, but still it hasn't happened. Well, my name is Lauren Michaels Harris, and I'm the founder of P3, the Journey Series. People come to me because they're wounded. Many are scared, and even there are those who are bruised simply because they feel that they are increasingly, for whatever reason, losing their ability to dream. Now, this P3 program is not for a person who's just looking to start a business, no, but rather for those of you out there who have been on your journey and you've been navigating within your divine purpose, but you still desire to elevate to that level that you have not reached yet. If this is appealing, if this describes you, then I want to have a chat with you. I want to hear your story. So use the link below to get registered for your free seat at P3, the Journey Series. And let's get started, one story at a time. I'll see you inside. Click the link. And one and a pinch to grow an inch. Do you remember that when you were a kid? Oh, that was, I would be going, because you knew the pinch was coming. You knew the pinch was coming. Listen, good morning, good morning, good morning, and good morning again, right? Welcome to today's installment, the Friday edition of Bathrobe Moments. And I'm your host, Dr. Lauren. I have my crown on because we've got royalty in the house today. And I'm not talking about just me. I have Megan Claire Murphy. To her friends, she's known as Aunt Nae Nae. She is here today, and we're going to get to that. I won't tell a friend, share this out right now. You're going to love it. 537 of you are here. Can we double it? I bet we can. We do every single day. I love you guys. Listen, today, get ready. Get ready. When I was a kid, I used to watch this guy, Captain Kangaroo. And for those of you who have been watching my show, which is now in its 8th year in January, we go to our 9th full year of Bathrobe Moments. And for the first couple years, the theme to this show was the Captain Kangaroo theme song. Dun 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 dun. Remember that? Right. And so I'm so excited because Aunt Nae Nae is a kid show, but it's also a show for the kid inside of all of us. And now look around. You see, I have stuff everywhere, toys and board games, and even on my desk, my favorite Matchbox, my mini Stretch Armstrong. Of course, you got to have a fart box. Wait, my favorite. Anyway, that is what I'm talking about. We should never leave our inner child behind. We should never forget how to laugh. We should never, ever, ever forget the joy that comes with children. Children are healing. I get why Megan Claire Murphy does this work, and it's so needed. We're going to take a couple looks at a couple different things. First, I would, oh Lord. Okay, here we go. I would be remiss if I did not show you this. I'm rhyming.
No, that was no pussycat. I know that. You know that. But if the captain wants to think that a
Mr. Moose and Bunny Rabbit
is a pussycat, well, then who are we to argue with him? Oh, but listen, when the captain comes back, ask him what the tiger's name is, and wait till you hear the answer.
Something funny? Something funny?
No. Buddy just wanted to ask you a question.
Oh, all right. You want to ask me a question? Oh, I remember because you asked it the last.
Okay, so I just wanted to show you that, and now I want to show you something else, because that was Captain Kangaroo, and that was from 1967. And I'm sure, I'm sure, because I wasn't in school yet, I wasn't in kindergarten, and I used to watch that show every single morning at 8 a.m., every single morning. And kids all over the world are going to watch, or are watching, Aunt Nae Nae. Here's a little taste. Okay, let's start playing. Come on.
It's the Aunt Nae Nae
Show.
Show. Hey kids, it's Aunt Nae Nae here with the Aunt Nae Nae Show. And today I'm here with my friends, Jake, Gala, and Kareem. And we're going to tell you some jokes. Hope you like them. Here it goes.
Hey, I got a joke for you.
Come on.
Why didn't the lions eat the circus clowns? Come on. They taste funny.
There's two muffins sitting in an oven, right? One looks at the other and says, "Is it getting warm in here?" The other one says, "Oh my gosh, a talking muffin!"
I didn't get it.
Why was the math book sad? He was full of problems. Poor guy. Where does a cow like to go on Friday nights?
To the movies.
To the movies.
What's going on? Listen, why did the chicken cross the playground? Come on, duh. To get to the other slide.
Hey,
Okay,
what do you
so
think, fake noodle?
listen. Oh, we have the real Aunt Nae Nae here, and I'm sure she brought a few jokes. Here she comes, you guys. Put your hearts on the screen as we welcome Megan Claire Murphy, the real, the original, the only Aunt Nae Nae. Here she comes. Hey!
Hey, Dr. Lauren, how are you?
Good. How are
I'm
you, Aunt
Megan.
Nae Nae? What is that glow? There's something
Oh,
Is that sunshine coming in the window?
yeah, let me see if I can fix it.
Where are you at that the sun is shining so brightly? Hold on, Aunt Nae Nae. There we go. I'm going to move Aunt Nae Nae over there.
Is that better?
That's wonderful. How are you, Aunt Nae Nae?
I'm wonderful. I just got up, got dressed, and got ready for the podcast.
Well, all righty. Where are you in the world?
I'm in a small town in southeastern Alabama.
Oh, so that's that accent we hear.
Yes, sir.
Did you get a...
Sorry.
I love it. I love it. So how many people live in that town?
Around 15,000 last time I checked.
Ooh, that is small.
So it's a like a medium-sized small town. It's
Did
not
you
like
grow
a
up there?
tiny town.
Did you grow up
Yeah.
there?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was born and raised here, and I'm 39 years old. So
You look like you're...
except for the 6 years that I lived in New York, I've lived here all my life.
So that's a big difference. When you were in New York, not New York City.
Yes, New York City.
She went off to New York City. I remember like, where's that
Yeah.
Megan girl? I haven't seen her in a month of Sundays. Oh, didn't you hear? She moved to New York City. Now, heavens to Betsy. So anyway, what did people think when you up and... Well, first of all, wait. See, I'm so excited. We got to stick to protocol or I'll get in trouble. First thing we do is we give the guest up to 1 minute all by themselves on the screen to kind of start a vibe, you know, pour into the people. We've got 543 currently watching that want to know why you're here. Tell them who you are. You see, I didn't read a resume or anything or a bio because we like you to kind of just speak what's on your heart this morning. And then I'll come back in and I'll start with this litany of questions I have for you. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll be back in 60 seconds. Take it away, Aunt Nae Nae.
So, hi everybody. My name is Megan Claire Murphy, aka Aunt Nae Nae. I have my own YouTube show for kids called The Aunt Nae Nae Show. It's like a variety show for kids that includes songs, stories, jokes, educational content, and more for kids around ages 8 years old and younger. And it's on YouTube. And the name of my YouTube channel where you can find the Aunt Nae Nae Show is, it's just my name, Megan Claire Murphy, and the number 2, that's Megan Claire Murphy 2 on youtube.com. And we got some exciting things coming up for you this month. We're going to have a Halloween spooktacular episode in October. That's going to premiere on October 26th. We have this guy named Peter Sullivan, aka Uncle Pete, who's going to be the guest star for that. And he's going to have spooky stories and a spooky song and some surprises in store for you. And it's going to be great. Oh no.
Stop. You're scaring me, Aunt Nae Nae. Okay. So how exciting. So let's get started. I'm so excited. So first of all, what made you're an actress, you're a comedian, and you left your little cozy, safe haven of your town in Alabama for the big lights of the big city of the Big Apple. How difficult was that decision for you to make? And did your family and friends support it or were they worried?
Well, it was an easy decision. I went to New York City on vacation for the first time with my college theater group in 2006. We just went for a few days and saw some Broadway shows and stuff. And after that, I was hooked and I knew that I wanted to live there one day. I had planned on moving there right after I graduated college, but then circumstances happened and things didn't work out that way. I graduated college in 2008, and then after that, I worked a few odd jobs at different theaters for a couple years. I worked at a theater in Michigan called the Jewish Ensemble Theater.
Where's that at? I'm from Michigan.
It's in West Bloomfield, Michigan, near Detroit.
Oh, yeah, near the Detroit area.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
So I got to I was in a children's play at the Jewish Ensemble Theater, and we toured around to different elementary schools in the Detroit area to perform for the kids, and that was really fun. I had the lead role, and it was a play called I Was Just Kidding. It's about like how to be kind and how mean words can hurt you, and it's an anti-bullying little play for kids. And anyway, so in 2012 I decided to go ahead and move to New York City because one of my Facebook
New York
friends,
City?
yeah, I thought I'm not getting any younger.
Wait for it.
I can't dance.
Okay, so
But one of
went to New
my
York City.
friends, one of my friends on Facebook posted that they had a room for rent in their apartment, and I was like, well, I need a place to live and I want to move to New York, so can I rent your room? And they said yes, and then a couple weeks later I was in New York City. I moved there in April of 2012.
Was that culture shock? Because I've been in New York City a number of times,
Well,
and I still get shocked, and I live in Chicago.
yes and no, because I already knew kind of what to expect because I had been there a couple times before.
But that's
I moved
visiting.
there.
Living
But
there
yes,
is different. I mean, come
it's
on now.
definitely very different.
You were really living in an apartment with virtual strangers, pretty
Yeah.
much. Your family's thousands of miles away, and you wake up and you know how hustle and bustly it is there. What about, at first you don't know how to get around and this and that, but did you feel like Mary Tyler Moore? That girl, I don't know, that wasn't that girl. What Mary Tyler Moore was that girl, but not Anne-Marie Baxter, to be confused with the other show. That girl, for those of you who are ancient with me.
My roommate was really nice. It was an older guy, probably around.
Watch it.
He was 60 years old. He was just my friend, I swear.
Okay. I told you to watch it. An older guy, and then she goes to 60. Hold on. This is what happens when you don't remember.
Jesus, let me tell you about him.
Wait a minute. You said older guy. Now I'm feeling sensitive because I'm older than that.
Oh,
I'm 62.
sorry.
So yeah.
probably
So, no,
older
you're
than-
gonna be. Bye. Just kidding.
He's probably a few years older than you. He's in his 70s now.
Oh, okay. Now, see how she cleaned it up? She's a pro. So anyway, let me go here. Wait, because how long did it take you? How long did it take you? Because I got a lot of things to cover with you, Missy. You got so many things. But go ahead, finish.
It took a few months, but I was going to say I had my roommate was really nice, and he helped show me how to ride the subway and where to eat. He took me to a restaurant, and he showed me around, and my parents were there with me for the first 2 weeks.
Okay, well that's good.
There. They stayed with me.
So, Megan, what about this? Did you go there and what were you going there for? I'm going to find an agent. I'm going to go on some auditions. I'm going to sit at a soda fountain and someone's going to go, hey, you look like a star, kid. Come with me. What was it you went there actually hoping to find? And did you find it?
Well, I went there with dreams of being on Broadway one day.
Well,
and I moved to New York because that's where Broadway is and that's where theater is. And I wanted to be a theater actor as opposed to like LA or Atlanta or somewhere else. A lot of my friends after college moved to LA. Anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So your degree is
I was pursuing acting.
What was your degree in?
Theater. I got a bachelor's degree in theater. Acting.
How many plays have you been in?
Oh, a lot. I lost count. Some of
Really?
my favorite ones were I played Maria in The Sound of Music. You know,
The hills are alive with the sound
yeah, that
of
one.
music. Okay, go
Yeah.
on. I
And
can't help it. I have ADHD.
I played Little Sally in Urinetown, the musical.
Dang, I don't know that one. Okay, go on.
It's a comedy.
You're right. Go on.
And I played, Steel Magnolias.
Yes.
I played it Shelby in a stage version of Steel Magnolias.
The Julia Roberts role.
Yeah, exactly.
Go on.
And then I moved to New York, and while I was in New York, I did sketch comedy at a off-Broadway theater with a
Nice.
theater company called The Actors Project. And we performed sketch comedy shows in an official off-Broadway theater every few months. So I did that for several years, and that was the highlight, my favorite thing my favorite thing that I did when I lived there. Sorry, got tongue-tied a little bit.
No worries. Untie it. So let's talk about this, because a lot of young people have those same dreams. A lot of all people have those same dreams. And I've always, I had my moment in the sun with shows and whatnot. I did. But the thing that always scared me was rejection, fear of rejection. And I had to teach myself. And I had a great group of friends that were, how you have a clan and you're all running around trying to make it. And I was out in Hollywood. And the hardest part for me was to not take it personally. So how did you learn to get around when you didn't get the part? Because we get more no's than we get yays and yeses, and you've gotten it. So was that hard at first? And if so, how did you work through that?
It was hard, like in the beginning of my career, like right after I graduated college.
Mm-hmm.
I used to not take rejection very well. I used to get mad and pitch a fit. I was such a diva.
Dadgummit!
But
Like that?
now I've learned to deal with it like this. Like when you go into the audition room, oftentimes there's 2 or 3 people sitting behind a table watching you, and you sing your little 30-second song or your 1-minute monologue. And then they say, "Thank you." And a lot of times the reasons that they cast or don't cast you is just a matter of opinion. Like it has nothing to do with who you are as a person or your own worth as a person. It doesn't mean that you're not good enough or that you're not worthy. Sometimes it's just something as simple as they were looking for a tall person and I'm short. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's best just to not worry about why didn't they cast me? It's best to just not worry about that and to just go into it thinking that, okay, I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to perform, to act in front of someone, and just say thank you. And then I think to myself, okay, on to the next one. There's always something else to look forward to.
Yes. Yes, nicely said, and so true. Do you remember, as I do, when you walk into those audition rooms and everybody's sitting around who's waiting yet, they haven't gone, someone's in there already, and everybody looks, every time someone walks the door, everybody looks, and you can tell they're looking at you like, this is what used to get me, the ones who would look at you and stare because they're like, uh-oh, that guy could get my job, and then you see those ones who go, no worries. And I like, you could have held it a little, okay, but I would feed on that and say, we'll see. You know what I mean? And then you see when people come out, you want to see what looked. I would always pretend like they just gave me the best news, like they told me I had it, which Megan, they didn't, right? So there was so many fun things. What is your favorite part of the audition process? Is it getting ready for the audition, when you first get the audition, waiting on the callback, getting the callback? Minus getting the role, because we know that's the best part when they say it's you. But overall, what part is your most exciting part? Let's put it that way.
Probably doing the actual audition and getting to perform my audition piece and knowing that I did the best I could have done, that there wasn't anything I could have done differently. So,
Yeah.
and then if you get a callback, that's really nice. That doesn't happen every time, but
No,
it's
but when it
nice when it
does,
does.
yeah. Hey, so if you were to get a call today for an audition, chances are you probably have a monologue ready. Yes?
Yep, I do.
Okay, guess what? Not really, but we're going to pretend like you're coming in. Hello, and your name?
Megan Claire Murphy.
And how old are you, Megan?
I'm 39.
Okay. Have you something prepared for us today?
Yes, I do, but not really. I mean, yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. See how it is, you guys? Then when we come back from your monologue, because I'm about to leave, so you can do a little piece for us. Just anything, you could do it in your
How
sleep.
about I sing a song instead?
That's even better.
Okay.
You guys, okay, what's the name of it?
It's Me and My Dinosaur.
Me and My Dinosaur, you all, from, are you Aunt Nae Nae or are you Megan right
It's
now?
Aunt Nae Nae.
Aunt Nae Nae singing. Singing. Take
Me
it
and
away,
My
Aunt Nae Nae.
Oh. Let me think how it starts. Me and my dinosaur. I've never had such a friend before. As big as a house, 20 times and a half, and 50 times taller than any giraffe. Legs long as sequoia trees, teeth big as piano keys. No two people are buddies more than me and my dinosaur. We hopscotch to Africa quick as a breeze while leapfrogging over the coconut trees. And when we got thirsty, mile after mile, in one great big gulp, we just drank up the Nile.
Huh.
My singing voice is not at its best at 8:30.
And it's early, girl, and you didn't up. Oh, they loved it.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay, so let me say, well, and it's early. I loved it. What I loved about that song the most was because I love this stuff. I really do. It was a geography lesson at the same time, which is great. So where do you remember where you were, Megan? And we want to know the history of the name. So do you remember where you were and what you were doing when the Aunt Nae Nae show concept came? Ding.
Yes, I was. Okay, let me start at the beginning. It was inspired by my 7-year-old nephew who calls me Aunt Nae Nae in real life.
Aha.
And I don't have any kids of my own.
Mhm.
And my brother only has one child right now. So he's like my only child.
He's everybody's only in the family. He's probably spoiled rotten.
Anyway, he lives in a different state than I do. And we would talk on FaceTime a lot. And one day I started playing this game on FaceTime with him. I just went, "It's the Aunt Nae Nae show. Hey!" And I started
Wait for it. You're gonna get used to this before you get out of here.
And I started saying funny things and doing silly stuff, just trying to play with my nephew and entertain my nephew.
Via FaceTime.
Yeah, on FaceTime.
Which is a miniature little television set. Okay.
And so the week after that, he called me again. He was like, "Aunt Nae Nae, do the Aunt Nae Nae show game again." And I was like, "Okay." And we did it again. And we did it again for a few weeks. And then that's when I had the epiphany after a few weeks that I could say, "Hey, what if I turn this into a real thing?" And I know all these silly songs that I learned from Girl Scout camp. So why don't I just sing one of those silly songs and make a video of it and put it on YouTube and see what happens? And I'll call it the Aunt Nae Nae show. And so I did that. And, the first one got a modest amount of views. But I thought, well, this is fun.
I'll keep doing it, I guess. And I
course.
was doing it just for fun in the beginning, and then I did a lot of them, and then my 20th video got over 54,000 views all of a sudden. It's called the Good Morning song. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. We want to hear. Wait a minute. Not good morning to you. Good morning to you. Not that one.
No, it's not that one.
Okay,
It's
good. So I want. Well, it's morning.
Yeah, I'll sing it.
Do we have time to hear the good morning song?
Yeah, it's only like a minute long.
Well,
Less than a
guess
minute.
what? Encore. Here it is, the morning
Ready?
song, rendered by the one and only Aunt Nae Nae.
Good morning, everybody. Are your hands and faces clean as mine? Good morning, everybody. I hope you're feeling fine. Say, how did you sleep last night? Did you say your prayers? Did you start the day right? Good morning, everybody. Are your hands and faces clean as? Your appetite as keen as? Your conscience as serene as mine? Hey!
I love that song. See, you found your niche.
Yeah.
Or
That's another camp. That's
if
another
you're in my
culture
family,
song.
niche. Okay. So what happened? You see this video get thousands and thousands and thousands of views and likes. And how does that make you feel?
I was surprised at first, and then I was elated, and I thought, well, I got to figure out what happened with this video and make it happen with all the other videos from now on. I still haven't figured out what happened with that one video, but I'll take it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You listen. That was to make sure you didn't abandon ship, I think.
Mhm.
And you're still here. How long have you been doing the Aunt Nae Nae show?
Since March of 2023, so about a year and 6 months or so.
And what are your dreams with this show? Where would you like to see it someday?
Well, the big lifetime dream is to have a hit show on a public television network like PBS or E360 TV. Well, and
Wait.
like the Mr. Rogers Show or Sesame Street.
Yay. Okay. Those are lofty dreams. But you know what? There is, I believe, because when I was growing up, there was Sesame Street, there was Electric Company, but those are ensemble shows. But well, so was Captain Kangaroo, I guess, and Mr. Rogers, because they were all, the mailman would come in and Mr. Green Jeans, but also Zoom. You're too young for Zoom. Do you remember Zoom?
Yeah,
Zoom
I
was
use
a
it
good
all the
show.
time.
You what?
I use it sometimes.
No, not wait.
Oh, you mean the show?
Every time I'm doing it.
I know what you mean.
No, Zoom the show. Come on, a Zooma, Zoom. Come on, a Zoom.
I have like very, very vague, faint.
Yeah, because you're too young. Yes, but I used to love that show. That was for when you graduated from Captain Kangaroo or Mr. Rogers. You had one. It was for like 10 to 14. Right in there, 9 to 14. And they had striped blue and red shirts and stuff. And my mom had to get me one. And I would put the shirt on when I would like, you need Aunt Nae Nae shirts.
I have Aunt Nae Nae shirts. You want me to show you?
Now, yeah. How did I know
have
that?
one. Actually, I'll show it to you later because it'll take a while for me to find it in my closet.
Oh, Lord. Like how long? Because we have a commercial.
Like a minute.
Oh, when we go to commercial, you can go find it.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, you know what, you guys? Wait, are you also a quick change artist? So
Yeah,
you're going to find the shirt.
I'm a theater actor.
You're going to find the shirt. You're going to put the shirt on, and you're going to get back in your chair in 1 minute.
I'll just hold it up.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said, I can put it on. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. What do you guys think we're going to do? We're going to commercial so that we can come back and we can see the Aunt Nae Nae shirt. Don't go away. We'll be right back. $40 seconds. So we got 20 seconds for Aunt Nae Nae. She's back. I can see her through my crystal ball. And welcome back to today's installment of Bathrobe Moments, the Friday edition. Dr. Lauren in the house with you, and the illustrious, the famous, the wonderful, magnificent Aunt Nae Nae, Megan Claire Murphy. And I knew you were gonna put it on. I knew it. Oh my God, it's cute. The Aunt Nae Nae show. I love. That's my favorite part. I'm not kidding. The Aunt Nae Nae
favorite part
show.
You know where I think I got that tune from?
Where?
The Simpsons. I didn't copy it on purpose, but I think I kind of accidentally copied the Itchy and Scratchy show.
Oh yeah, the Itchy and Scratchy show. Yeah, but so what? Yeah, you're so smart.
I copied it without meaning to.
Well, you know what? It works, and that's all that matters.
Yep.
So, do you ever hear from your fans, the children? What do they say?
Well, I hear from my nephew, and he's my biggest critic. He tells me, you shouldn't say that, or you should explain to the kids what this means, or that song was silly, or, he's honest. He's
And how
7
old is
years
he now?
7.
That's a great age.
Mm-hmm.
At 7, I knew absolutely everything in the world. I knew it all. So 7 is a good age. So does he? I would imagine that helps make the show better.
Yeah. And one time he told me, Aunt Nae Nae, you should make some shows for older kids, because he thinks he's getting too old for the Aunt Nae Nae show now. He thinks it's too
little kiddish.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
But he's gonna like some of the episodes we got coming up, I think.
So let's talk about that. How do you come up with the idea? You have to keep being creative over and over and over and over and over. It's not like on my show here where I can just say anything. You know what I mean? You have to plan segments and things like this and bring people in. How long does it take for you to put together a typical episode?
Usually it's pretty quickly, because I have 2 producers that I'm working with now, and they help me come up with ideas as well. And they help me plan things, help me plan out the lineup of each episode. And at the end of the day, all the final creative decision is mine. But they're just there to help me.
Well, yeah. Told you she was a star. She has producers.
But
I don't even have producers.
Like for the Halloween Spooktacular, one of my producers found the actor who was the guest star. His name is Peter Sullivan. And actually, I found him. I found Peter Sullivan. But I pitched him to my producers, and they said, yeah, let's have him on as a guest for the Halloween Spooktacular. And he said, why don't you sing the I'm not going to tell you which song, but there's going to be a popular Halloween song that we're going to sing together.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
But anyway.
Wait a minute. How come? Oh, you're scared I'm going to guess it.
I don't want to give any spoilers.
Okay, I know what I want it to be. Can I just say what I'm hoping it'll be? Because I'm going to tune in.
Yeah.
I hope it is. My favorite Halloween song is They Played the Mash. They played the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. Huh?
That's what it is.
You're not supposed to tell.
We do it in a way that you've probably never seen before, so.
Let me guess.
You should still
You're
watch
I am going to still watch it. Are you kidding? That's even more the reason. Let me
it.
guess how you're going to do it in a different way. You're going to sing it
Well,
in Swahili.
Peter has a nice deep bass voice, and so he's doing like the part that goes, I was working in the lab late one night.
I was working in the lab.
I go, they did
I have
the
a deep
mash.
voice.
And he goes, they did the monster mash. And I go, monster mash.
You know, let me just say this.
What?
When people are trying to secretly audition.
Oh.
See now, right.
I didn't even catch that. Sorry.
I know. So, okay, that's all right. I'll go and cry somewhere in the.
But I definitely want you as a guest on my show because you said you were interested, right? Yes.
But you weren't supposed to tell them that part.
Oh.
Okay, but I am. I'm excited. I don't care.
Forget
I'm going
you
on that
heard
show.
that. You're nothing to see here.
I can't wait. Right. Move along. Move along. Right. So let's talk about, you said you had producers. So as you see your world of influence and your brand growing, right? Let me ask you this. Do you ever go out and look for other children's shows to see what's out there, what they're doing? And are there really great children's shows on the internet? Because I don't know.
Well, my nephew used to watch Blippi. That's another guy who got his start on YouTube. And he went on Blippi. Blippi.
Oh, and what does Blippi
some
do?
Guy who goes around and does stuff goes to different places and teaches. It's educational. But like and then there's Ms. Rachel. Have you heard of her?
Miss Rachel? No.
She's another YouTuber that's really, really popular.
For kids?
Yeah, for kids.
Okay. So how long, but then I still want to know, how long does it take you to, because your show is how long?
About 1 to 5 minutes in length for each episode.
Oh, so they're really short little snippets.
So it's short form.
Okay, so man, and how often do you put new material out?
Every Saturday, once a week on Saturdays, Saturday morning.
Okay.
So we're putting out a new one tomorrow morning, and it's called Aunt Nae Nae Meets Taylor Wyatt, and Taylor Wyatt is the author of the children's book called Tim Tim and the Birthday Party Animals. It's a book about like kids dealing with anxiety and social issues and stuff. And so I did like a 5-minute interview with him about his book, and that's going to be the episode for tomorrow.
Awesome. Hi, Robert Brooker in Canada. Oh, Canada. You make me want to sing, Megan. Thank you, Robert. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Had some moment of silence for Mr. Rogers. So let me ask you this. What, because you've done, if you had to, do you know exactly how many episodes you've done?
I lost count, but I think it's between 40 and 50.
Okay, but 40 and 50. Wow. And do you typically have other guests on the show? Or do you do it solo sometimes?
A lot of the time it's just solo, but we just started bringing on guests in season 3. Like we had our first guest a couple of months ago. She was a financial advisor.
Oh.
Hear me out. You're thinking financial advisor.
I know. You know what almost happened? That. But it didn't. Go ahead.
But I wrote a little script, and she taught the kids basic facts about money management for kids. Like, this is a quarter. A quarter is 25 cents. Well, how many quarters does it take to buy a jetpack?
Nice.
You need a lot of quarters for that, I'm afraid. And then, I better start saving my money. What's a good way to save my money? And then she says, well, if you open up a savings account at the bank, you can put your quarters in, and it just goes on like that. So,
Aunt Nae Nae, inquiring minds want to know, have you taken this to like preschools and kindergarten classes or elementary schools? Is it possible that one day the Aunt Nae Nae show could be coming to a town near you?
Yes, that is absolutely possible. I haven't done it yet, but that's in the 5-year plan is one of the goals is to travel around to different schools. And
Well, that's quite a stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait a minute.
It's
Hold
gonna
on.
happen one day.
Hold on. We're gonna try that again. Everybody together now. That's quite a stretch.
Ah. You're waiting for the music?
Yeah. Hey, Nae Nae. Here comes. See, you gotta get that fanfare at the end. Okay, so what are your goals? We got about 10 minutes. What are your goals in 25?
To get the show monetized is the practical goal. To get the show monetized on YouTube by getting enough number of views. I already have the amount of subscribers required.
Which is what?
500. You have to have 500, and I have 592.
Woo! Wow, 592. You know what that deserves. One more time, last one. 592. Congratulations. Keep going.
So now I just need to get 3 million total views or 3,000 total watch hours because you have to have the 500 plus one of those other two things.
3 million?
Yeah.
Wow, it's possible.
I've already got over 213,000 total views. So it'll probably be, hopefully I can do it in a year, but it might be a little bit longer than that before I can
get there.
get monetized. But one thing that I'm doing, speaking of monetization, I'm writing books.
Oh, wow. The Little Pumpkin by Megan. Wow. Read us a little.
Okay. The Little Pumpkin by Aunt Nae Nae. In a pumpkin patch way out in the middle of nowhere, there grew a wonderful little pumpkin. Don't laugh at my drawing skills.
They look great to me. Keep going.
Okay. He sat in the autumn sun all day long every day amongst his other pumpkin friends who shared his vine. Hold on, it's going to get more interesting in just a second.
It's already interesting.
But anyway, it's about a pumpkin. Well, I'll just read you the next page.
Okay.
And as he sat there, he daydreamed. For you see, this little pumpkin had dreams of becoming a jack-o'-lantern one day.
See? Let me say something to you
It's
real
about a
quick.
pumpkin who
I think it's great. And the illustration is on point, Megan. I don't know.
did this one about Thanksgiving.
Mr. Lurkey, the Thanksgiving turkey.
Mm-hmm. It's about a turkey who gets to go to the White House to be the nation's official turkey, and the president pardons him.
Yeah. What they do every year.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you something.
See, look.
Like, okay.
Hold on.
You know, I could so see you doing things at public libraries too. You need to get into the PBS family, Megan. Turkeys are hard to draw.
Yes.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You did all of that illustration and everything?
Yeah, I did it earlier this week. I finished it yesterday.
Congratulations. I think that's awesome. Mr. Lurkey, the Thanksgiving turkey.
But anyway, what I'm getting
Wait a minute. Is he related to Mr. Lickin', the Christmas chicken? I'm kidding.
I've never heard of that one.
I know, I just made it up.
But you
you know what's coming.
So thank you. Anyway, I plan to get those published soon. So hopefully I'll have those books for sale by this time next year.
So your shameless plug was covered by the music. Please repeat it.
I said I'm planning to attempt to get those published soon.
You're going to get them
those will
published.
be available for you to purchase sometime next year.
Yay! Mr. Lurkey, the Thanksgiving turkey.
Like everybody told me I should write Aunt Nae Nae children's books.
You should.
So I did.
Look, I just told you I could see you doing, and then you go, when you have your books, you go around and you present them at reading circles for kids at libraries all over the country.
And I actually already went to my local public library, and the librarian read my book, and she said she loved it. It was the one about the pumpkin.
I know. I said you're going to be a star. And kids are going to love you. I just love the work. We're going to put on the screen now. Megan has provided us her YouTube link, and we are going to drop that link inside of your comment section for easy access immediately at the conclusion of today's broadcast, which is just in a few minutes. So, but let me ask you this before we get out of here, Megan Claire Murphy. Of course, the Aunt Nae Nae show, we've talked about all that, but you're still open for work and stage, and are you still auditioning, and how do you do it from where you're at? And so is there a lot of virtual auditions now since COVID? Makes it easier, I would think.
Yeah. Well, I'm working with an agent here who's based out of Alabama. I've been working with her for about 2 years now, and she still submits me online for theater, film, and TV roles. And most of the auditions that you do for these jobs are self-tapes, where you record yourself on video yourself and
just
send it in. But yes, I am still doing auditions, but mainly what I've been working on since March of last year is the Aunt Nae Nae show.
Yeah. And don't stop, because we absolutely love it here at Bathrobe Moments. It's one of our favorite. Well, not one. It is my favorite kids show. I mean that. I'm not just making it up.
Better than Captain Kangaroo.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, that's so yeah, because you're here. Yeah, Captain Kangaroo isn't out there anymore. You have to just kind of watch the old shows. But yes, I think what you're doing is phenomenal. And as a matter of fact, you guys, I'm looking, and we have already dropped Aunt Nae Nae's YouTube inside your comment section. It's there waiting for you. We're going to be getting out of here, but I want to, what about, so can we head over? Do you want us to head over and subscribe?
Yes.
To your YouTube channel while we're there? So not just going to watch, but go and subscribe, right? Please subscribe. Okay. Is there a Facebook page for Aunt Nae Nae Show?
I'm on Facebook under my name, Megan Claire Murphy.
So no Aunt Nae Nae?
Not yet.
Oh, yeah, she's coming over there.
But if you want to contact me, you can message me on Facebook or comment on my YouTube videos.
Do you ever do birthday parties?
You're not the first person that mentioned that to me.
I'm sure I'm not.
I haven't yet, but I will.
Yeah, girl, that's a great way to monetize. Girl, you need some Dr. Lauren in your life. We're going to get you there. We're going to get you there. I'm telling you, you have a niche, and you're just so genuine, Megan, that children are going to gravitate to you. And I'm going to tell you why, seriously, before we get out of here, why I just love your work. And I'm almost praying that you don't get some adult TV role, because I want to see you at the top as Aunt Nae Nae. And here's why.
Even if I did.
Wait for it.
Okay.
Because here's why. Seriously. Childhood is the briefest of our seasons in this life. It is over in a flash. And for a lot of kids, things happen that aren't so nice, that aren't so friendly, that aren't so kind in their lives, where suddenly they're thrown into adult situations. Their innocence is robbed. Their childhood has been snuffed. And so when we see people like you, even now, I'm 62 years old, and when I watch your clips, it brings me joy. it goes back in and it heals the little boy that missed out on a lot of that. So I just want to thank you for that. I really do. 1 minute before we're out, what do you want to leave the folks with today, Megan?
I'll say first of all, thank you for those kind words.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's really good to hear. I'll say the thing that I say at the end of each Aunt Nae Nae episode, which is, you are kind, you are smart, you are important. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye. And what I say to everybody too is, get out of here. Wait for it. I turned it down. Don't let my screen door slam. I'll see you Monday morning, God willing, over on the front porch, where we'll have another illuminated conversation together. And as always, I say, and I mean it, Dr. Lauren loves you. And there's not a darn thing you can do about it. See how I didn't cuss? Because Aunt Nae Nae's here. She makes me want to be better. Megan, thank you. God bless you. Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.